Hello everyone. In this video, we will be solving another problem from LeetCode, and the problem is called trips and users. And this is the schema of the trips table. So we have a trips table. In that we have ID column, client ID, driver ID, city ID. ID is the primary key. The table holds all taxi trips, and each trip has a unique ID, where client ID and driver ID are foreign keys to the user's ID at the users table. This is the users table. And then we have status, which is the enum category. So status will either be completed or it will be cancelled by driver or cancelled by client. And then we have users table. This is the user ID, and this has a flag, yes or no, to tell us whether that particular user is banned or not. So what we have to do is we have to find the cancellation rate. Write a solution to find the cancellation rate of request with unbanned users. That means both client and driver must not be banned. So we have to find the cancellation rate of requests with unbanned users each day between this and this, 1st October and 3rd October. And after that, we have to round that cancellation rate to 2 decimal points. So this is the input table, trips table, and we have users table, and this is the output that we want. So we will try to solve this problem step by step. So since there are a lot of conditions, first of all, what we will do is we will try to pick only those trips which are being taken by unmanned users. So we will exclude the records. So if you see here, this user ID 2 is banned, right? So what we will do is we will remove the user ID 2 from here. So we have two client ID here, right? And we have two here as well, and we have two here as well. So we would like to remove these. So how we can do that? So let's do it step by step. First of all, from the users table, let's pick only those records. Let's suppose select users ID from users where band equal to no. That means these user IDs are of those people who are not banned. So let's put this into a temp table. Now, now what we will do is we will pick only those records from trips table for which the client ID is present in T1. So if you look at here, so this table contains all the users who are not banned. So we just want only those trips for which the client and driver are not banned, right? So we will just write select request at comma status and from trips where client ID in select users ID from T1 and driver ID in select users ID from T1. So let's run this and see. Let's run this. So there is an error from, so let's remove this comma. Now let's run this. So now, as you see here, this is our output. So we have requested and status. So we don't have, so this is the requested. So if you look at 1st of October, so we had initially 4 records. But after this condition, we removed which record? We removed this record. Cancelled by driver. As you can see, cancelled by driver is not present here. On 2nd of October, let's see. These are the records for 2nd of October, and all are completed. So we won't be able, but as you can see here in the original table, there were 3 records, but we removed this record. We have not picked this. And that's why we have just 2 records here. And for third, again, if you look at here, we have removed this record because client ID is 2 and 2 is a banned user, right? 2 is a banned user. So that's why we have not picked it. We have filtered it by creating this temp table where it contains only those users who are not banned. So now we have filtered the trips table. But now how we are going to calculate the cancellation rate? So this one is cancelled. This one is also cancelled. So the cancellation rate would be, so this is cancelled, right? So this will be 1 divided by total trips. This one, this one, this one. So 1 by 3 is 0.33 and we have 0.33 in the answer. So for 2nd of October, there were 2 trips, but none of them were cancelled. So that's why 0 upon 2 is 0. Then on 3rd of October, there were 2 trips and one of them was cancelled by the driver. So that's why we have 0.5. So what we will do is we will create 2 more columns. We'll create 1 column actually. We'll create a flag column after status. And that flag column, what it will tell us is if the status is cancelled by client or cancelled by driver, I want that flag to be 1. So let me show you how to do that. So what we will do is we will do case when status in cancelled by driver, comma, cancelled by client, case when status in this, then 1, else 0, and as flag. So now let's run this. So what have we got? So we got this. So this is cancelled by client. So this is 1. And this is cancelled by driver. This is 1. Now to calculate the cancellation rate, what we will do is we will do a group by on this column, requested column. And we will take we'll create 2 columns. One will be count. So the count of this will be 3, right? So this is the total number of trips on 1st of October. And the second column will contain the sum of flag column. That is 1. And that we will call as cancelled trips. So that means if we do a sum, we'll get 1. And if we do a count, we'll get a 3. And after that, we will divide 1 by 3. We will get 0.33 in the answer. So let's put this into again a temp table. Now what we will do is we'll do select requested, and now we will do a count star as total trips, comma sum of flag as cancel trips from T2 group by requested. So let's run this. So now as you can see here, we got total trip 3, cancelled is 1. So if we now what we will do is we'll just divide 1 by 3, we'll get 0.33. We'll divide 0 by 2, we will get 0, and 1 by 2 is 0.5. So we can do it here itself. Let me do it like this, control X divided by count and 1.0 into, and after that it also wants us to round this to 2 places, and we will call this as cancellation rate. Cancellation rate. And we will call the requested column as day. Now let's run this. And the test case is accepted. But still there is one more condition left. So as you can see here, we have to do this only for days between 1st of October and 3rd of October. So we will just write a where condition where request at is greater than equal to 2013 hyphen 0 hyphen 10 hyphen 01 and request at, we can also use the between function as well, less than equal to 2013 hyphen 10 hyphen 03. Because if we don't, let's see if control X. So let's run submit this and see if it works without the condition. And it failed because we have requested is this 4 and our answer has given it 1 and expected answer is nothing because this is beyond the 1st October and 3rd October range. So we'll put it here again. Now let's submit this again. So there is some error where requested is this and requested is this syntax near the keyword where. Okay, sorry. So we will have to put this before the group by condition. Now run this. Let's submit. And it passed. So I'll just try to give you a brief again. So what we are doing is we are creating a temp table first. So first of all, we are just selecting only those users who are not banned. And after that, we are just filtering out only those trips for which client is present in this not banned table and driver is also not present in the is present in the not banned table. So that means these are valid trips. And nobody was banned. Neither client ID was banned and neither driver ID was banned. And after that, we also created a flag column to basically take the sum so that we will get to know how many trips were cancelled. So we created a flag. So if the status is cancelled by driver or cancelled by client, we want the flag to be 1, otherwise it should be 0. And after that, we just did a sum. We have taken the sum of flag, which will give us the cancelled trips divided by the total trips. And after that, we just rounded the solution to 2 places. And we just put another condition because the question says we have to do it for dates between 1st of October and 3rd of October. And that's it. So yeah, but still, if you have any doubts, you can post them in the comment section and I will try to resolve them. And I will also paste the link to this problem in the description so that you guys can practice. Thank you.